Motivation often feels like a spark. It ignites your enthusiasm and propels you forward, but it rarely burns consistently. It's the excitement of starting a new fitness routine or the thrill of embarking on a fresh business venture. However, when challenges arise or the novelty wears off, that initial energy begins to wane. This is where discipline becomes indispensable. Discipline doesn't rely on fleeting feelings. It's about making a conscious choice to act, regardless of your emotional state. Think of it as the sturdy engine that keeps the train moving, even on the steepest climbs. Motivation might inspire you to plan a goal, but discipline ensures you execute it day after day, even when the excitement fades. To cultivate discipline, one must start with mindset. Your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions solidify your habits. Adopting a mindset that embraces discipline means understanding that hard work and consistency outweigh momentary comfort. It requires viewing setbacks not as reasons to quit, but as opportunities to learn. When you shift your focus from short-term rewards to long-term outcomes, discipline becomes easier to maintain. It's the difference between eating for pleasure and nourishing your body for health. One approach satisfies immediately, while the other builds a foundation for sustained success. Understanding the nature of discipline also involves recognizing its transformative power. Discipline allows you to take control of your life, replacing chaos with order. It's the force behind every great accomplishment, from athletes who train relentlessly to entrepreneurs who work tirelessly to achieve their dreams. Discipline bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be, turning aspirations into tangible results. Even when motivation falters, discipline provides the consistency needed to move forward, one step at a time. In essence, discipline is a skill, not a trait. It's something anyone can develop with practice and commitment. By understanding its nature and accepting its importance, you lay the groundwork for a life built on intentional effort rather than fleeting emotions. While motivation might light the fire, discipline is what keeps it burning, guiding you toward your goals with steadfast determination. Discipline without purpose is like steering a ship without a destination. To sustain effort when motivation fades, it's essential to anchor yourself to a clear and compelling purpose. Purpose gives meaning to your actions, turning routine tasks into meaningful steps toward a larger vision. When you understand why you're pursuing a goal, it becomes easier to stay committed, even in the face of setbacks. Ask yourself, what truly matters to me? What legacy do I want to leave behind? The answers to these questions can ignite a deeper sense of drive that surpasses the fleeting nature of motivation. Long-term goals play a pivotal role in maintaining discipline. These goals act as guideposts, helping you navigate through distractions and challenges. However, setting effective long-term goals requires clarity and specificity. Vague aspirations like get fit or be successful lack the precision needed to inspire consistent action. Instead, define your goals in measurable terms, such as lose 20 pounds in 6 months or earn a promotion within 2 years. Specificity not only clarifies your path, but also allows you to track progress, which can be a powerful motivator in itself. A strong vision is the cornerstone of sustained effort. Visualizing your desired future can reinforce your commitment, especially during difficult moments. Take time to imagine what success looks and feels like. Picture the benefits, the achievements, and the personal growth that come with reaching your goals. This mental imagery can serve as a source of inspiration, reminding you why discipline is worth the effort. For example, if your goal is financial freedom, visualize the opportunities and peace of mind it will bring. By keeping this vision at the forefront, you create a compelling why that fuels your how. It's also crucial to align your goals with your core values. Goals that resonate with your values are more likely to inspire consistent effort because they feel authentic and personally meaningful. For instance, if you value family, a goal to build financial security might resonate deeply as it supports your desire to provide for loved ones. When your goals align with your values, discipline becomes a natural extension of who you are, rather than a forced effort. Lastly, break down your long-term goals into manageable milestones. Big aspirations can feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination or burnout. By dividing them into smaller, achievable steps, you create a sense of progress that reinforces your discipline. Celebrate each milestone as a victory, no matter how small. These moments of recognition not only boost morale, but also build momentum, making it easier to stay on track. Remember, the journey toward your purpose is just as important as the destination. By aligning discipline with your why, you ensure that every step forward is both intentional and meaningful. Habits form the backbone of discipline. They are the automatic actions that eliminate the need for constant decision-making and willpower. To build habits that support discipline, it's essential to start small and focus on consistency over intensity. Studies in behavioral psychology suggest that habits are formed through repeated behaviors in response to specific cues, followed by a rewarding outcome. This cycle, often referred to as the habit loop, highlights the importance of creating positive feedback for every disciplined action. Creating a structured daily routine is one of the most effective ways to establish supportive habits. A routine removes the guesswork from your day, allowing you to allocate your energy toward productive activities without being overwhelmed by choices. Begin by identifying your priorities and allocating dedicated time slots for each task. For instance, if fitness is a goal, designate a specific time for exercise and treat it as non-negotiable. Over time, these actions become second nature, reducing the reliance on motivation to stay consistent. Overcoming resistance to new habits often requires addressing the underlying barriers that hinder change. Resistance typically stems from fear of failure, lack of clarity, or an overestimation of the effort required. To counteract this, break down new habits into manageable steps and celebrate even the smallest victories. For example, if your goal is to write daily, start with a commitment to write for just 5 minutes. As this habit becomes ingrained, gradually increase the duration until it aligns with your ultimate objective. The key is to focus on progress, not perfection. Another critical aspect of building habits is understanding the role of triggers and environment. Triggers are cues that prompt a habitual behavior, and by deliberately designing your environment, you can reinforce positive habits. For instance, if you want to develop a habit of reading, place books in visible and accessible locations. Conversely, remove distractions that deter you from staying disciplined, such as keeping your phone away during focused work sessions. By aligning your surroundings with your goals, you create an environment that supports, rather than sabotages, your efforts. Accountability is another powerful tool in habit formation. Sharing your goals with a trusted friend or joining a community of like-minded individuals can provide the external reinforcement needed to stay on track. Knowing that others are aware of your commitments adds an extra layer of responsibility, making it less likely that you'll stray from your intended path. Additionally, tracking your progress, whether through journals, apps, or visual charts, can serve as a tangible reminder of your achievements, motivating you to maintain your discipline. Lastly, it's important to approach habit building with patience and self-compassion. Forming new habits is a gradual process, and setbacks are a natural part of the journey. Instead of viewing mistakes as failures, treat them as opportunities to learn and refine your approach. Remember, discipline is not about perfection. It's about persistence. By focusing on consistent effort and embracing the process, you can build habits that serve as a solid foundation for long-term success. Discipline thrives on practical strategies that align with your goals and help you overcome common challenges. One of the most effective techniques is time blocking, which involves scheduling specific periods for focused tasks. This approach reduces decision fatigue and ensures that your priorities receive the attention they deserve. Begin each day by identifying your most important tasks and allocating dedicated time slots for them. Treat these blocks as non-negotiable appointments with yourself, minimizing distractions during these periods to maximize productivity. Another powerful strategy is embracing the concept of small wins. Incremental progress might seem insignificant in the moment, but over time, these small victories compound into substantial achievements. For example, if you're working toward a fitness goal, celebrate every workout completed, no matter how short or intense. These small wins reinforce your sense of accomplishment, making it easier to stay disciplined and committed to the larger goal. By focusing on progress rather than perfection, you maintain momentum even when motivation wanes. Overcoming procrastination is another critical component of maintaining discipline. Procrastination often stems from fear of failure or the perception that a task is too daunting. To combat this, break down large projects into smaller, manageable steps. Begin with the easiest task to build confidence and create a sense of accomplishment. Additionally, adopt the 2-minute rule, which involves starting any task that can be completed in 2 minutes or less immediately. This simple tactic helps overcome inertia and creates a productive mindset that encourages continued effort. Leveraging tools and systems can also enhance discipline. Productivity apps, task management software, and physical planners can help you stay organized and focused. Use these tools to set reminders, track progress, and prioritize tasks. Visualizing your accomplishments through progress charts or checklists can provide a sense of achievement that motivates you to keep going. Additionally, experimenting with different techniques, such as the Pomodoro method, which involves working in focus intervals with short breaks, can improve focus and reduce burnout. Self-discipline is further strengthened by creating a supportive environment. Surround yourself with people who encourage your efforts and share your commitment to growth. If possible, find an accountability partner who can provide honest feedback and celebrate your achievements. Engaging with a community of like-minded individuals, whether online or in person, can also provide a sense of belonging and mutual encouragement that reinforces your discipline. Lastly, remember the importance of rest and recovery. Discipline does not mean constant effort without breaks. Recognize the value of stepping back to recharge, as this allows you to maintain focus and energy in the long term. Schedule regular periods for relaxation, whether through hobbies, meditation, or spending time with loved ones. By balancing work with rest, you create a sustainable rhythm that supports discipline and prevents burnout. Practical strategies like these turn abstract concepts into actionable steps, helping you stay disciplined even when motivation fades. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of discipline. To sustain your efforts, you must first understand your personal triggers, habits, and patterns. This involves an honest evaluation of your strengths and weaknesses, as well as identifying the specific situations that challenge your discipline. For example, do you tend to procrastinate when a task feels overwhelming? Or are you more likely to lose focus when distractions are readily available? By recognizing these patterns, you can take proactive steps to address them, rather than allowing them to derail your progress. One practical way to enhance self-awareness is through regular self-check-ins. These are moments when you pause to assess your current state, goals, and progress. Ask yourself questions like, am I staying true to my priorities? Are my actions aligning with my long-term objectives? What obstacles am I facing, and how can I overcome them? Writing these reflections in a journal can provide valuable insights and help you track your growth over time. Self-check-ins are not about criticizing yourself, but about fostering a sense of accountability and commitment to your goals. Self-monitoring is a complementary practice that involves tracking your behaviors, habits, and outcomes. This can be as simple as maintaining a daily checklist or using apps to monitor your progress. For instance, if your goal is to develop a fitness routine, you might log your workouts, track your meals, and measure your progress over time. These records not only provide a clear picture of your achievements, but also highlight areas where improvement is needed. The act of tracking itself can serve as a motivator, as it reinforces your commitment to staying disciplined. Another key aspect of self-awareness is recognizing the impact of external influences on your discipline. This includes the people you interact with, the environments you frequent, and the media you consume. For example, spending time with individuals who encourage unhealthy habits can undermine your efforts, while surrounding yourself with supportive and goal-oriented peers can enhance your discipline. Similarly, a cluttered or chaotic workspace can hinder productivity, whereas a clean and organized environment can foster focus and efficiency. By evaluating these external factors, you can make deliberate choices that support your discipline. Adjusting your strategies based on what works is another critical element of self-monitoring. Discipline is not a one-size-fits-all approach. What works for one person may not work for another. For example, some individuals thrive on rigid schedules, while others prefer more flexibility. Pay attention to your experiences and outcomes, and be willing to adapt your methods as needed. This might involve experimenting with different routines, tools, or techniques until you find what resonates with you. Remember, the goal is not perfection but progress. Lastly, self-awareness and self-monitoring require a foundation of self-compassion. It's natural to encounter setbacks and moments of doubt, but these should not be reasons to abandon your efforts. Instead, view them as opportunities to learn and grow. Celebrate your successes no matter how small, and remind yourself of the progress you've made. By cultivating a mindset of self-compassion, you create a positive feedback loop that reinforces your discipline and motivates you to keep going. Through self-awareness and self-monitoring, you gain the clarity and confidence needed to stay disciplined, even when motivation wanes. Accountability is one of the most underappreciated yet powerful tools for maintaining discipline. When you share your goals with someone else, you introduce a layer of responsibility that makes it harder to abandon your commitments. This is because we are inherently social beings who value the opinions and support of others. Accountability partners, whether friends, family members, or mentors, provide encouragement, constructive feedback, and the occasional nudge to keep you on track. They are the mirror reflecting your efforts, reminding you of your purpose when you lose sight of it. A strong support system amplifies the benefits of accountability. Surrounding yourself with people who share your values and goals creates an environment conducive to growth. When your circle consists of individuals who are equally disciplined or aspire to be, their energy and habits can inspire you to stay committed. Conversely, spending time with those who dismiss or undermine your goals can erode your discipline. Be intentional about your relationships, seeking out those who uplift and motivate you. Online communities, professional networks, or local groups focused on personal development can also provide a sense of camaraderie and shared purpose. Setting up formal accountability systems can further enhance your discipline. For example, regular check-ins with a partner or group can create a sense of obligation to follow through on your commitments. These check-ins can be as simple as weekly conversations where you discuss your progress, challenges, and next steps. Alternatively, joining a structured program or coaching session provides external reinforcement that keeps you aligned with your objectives. The key is to make accountability a consistent and integral part of your routine. Technology offers additional avenues for maintaining accountability. Productivity apps and tools allow you to set goals, track progress, and share updates with others. For instance, apps that monitor fitness goals, financial habits, or personal projects often include features that enable you to connect with friends or peers pursuing similar objectives. By leveraging these tools, you can create a virtual accountability network that complements your real-world support system. Accountability also involves being honest with yourself. While external support is valuable, self-accountability ensures that your discipline is not entirely dependent on others. This means holding yourself to a standard of integrity and commitment, even when no one is watching. Develop a habit of self-reflection where you assess your progress, celebrate your wins, and address areas for improvement. Create personal consequences or rewards tied to your goals, reinforcing the idea that your efforts matter. Finally, recognize that accountability and support systems are not about perfection, but progress. The people in your network should encourage growth rather than criticize shortcomings. Similarly, your approach to self-accountability should be rooted in compassion and a desire for improvement. By fostering an environment of mutual encouragement and honest reflection, you create a robust framework for maintaining discipline. With the right support systems in place, even the most challenging goals become attainable, and the journey toward them becomes more fulfilling. Resilience and mental toughness are the bedrock of long-term discipline. They enable you to face setbacks with courage, adapt to changing circumstances, and persevere through challenges that might otherwise derail your progress. Developing resilience begins with accepting that setbacks are an inevitable part of any journey. Instead of viewing failure as a reason to quit, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Each setback holds valuable lessons that can inform your future actions and strengthen your resolve. One of the first steps to developing resilience is cultivating a growth mindset. This perspective focuses on the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. A growth mindset encourages you to view challenges as opportunities to improve rather than insurmountable barriers. When faced with difficulty, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or how can I use this experience to grow stronger? Another essential component of mental toughness is emotional regulation. Discipline often falters when emotions such as frustration, fear, or disappointment overwhelm your ability to act rationally. Developing techniques to manage your emotions, such as mindfulness or deep breathing exercises, can help you maintain focus and composure during difficult times. For example, taking a few moments to breathe deeply and refocus your thoughts can prevent impulsive reactions and keep you aligned with your long-term goals. Building a strong support system is also vital for resilience. Surround yourself with people who encourage and inspire you. These individuals can provide perspective, advice, or simply a listening ear when challenges arise. A resilient individual knows when to ask for help and views support as a strength rather than a weakness. Additionally, connecting with mentors or role models who have overcome similar obstacles can offer valuable insights and motivation. Resilience requires the ability to reframe setbacks positively. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, emphasize what went right or what you still have control over. This shift in perspective can help you maintain optimism and determination. For instance, if you miss a workout or fall short of a goal, recognize that one misstep does not define your journey. Commit to starting again, stronger and more determined. Consistency in daily practices is another hallmark of resilience. Activities such as regular exercise, maintaining a balanced diet, and getting sufficient rest bolster your physical and mental stamina. Physical health is deeply intertwined with mental toughness. When your body feels strong, your mind often follows suit. Similarly, establishing routines that reinforce positive habits creates a foundation of stability that can weather external turbulence. Lastly, resilience involves celebrating progress, no matter how small. Recognizing your achievements along the way builds confidence and reinforces the belief that you can overcome obstacles. These moments of self-recognition serve as reminders of your strength and perseverance, motivating you to push forward even when the path feels uncertain. Developing resilience and mental toughness is a gradual process that requires practice and patience. By focusing on growth, regulating your emotions, leaning on supportive networks, reframing setbacks, and maintaining consistent habits, you build the mental fortitude needed to navigate challenges and maintain discipline. With resilience, you transform setbacks into stepping stones, ensuring that your journey continues forward, regardless of the obstacles in your path. Consistency is the cornerstone of achievement, and celebrating progress along the way is what keeps the momentum alive. Recognizing your progress, no matter how small, serves as a powerful motivator to continue pushing forward. Celebrating progress does not mean waiting for the ultimate goal to be achieved. Instead, it involves finding joy and satisfaction in the incremental steps that bring you closer to your vision. Whether it's acknowledging the completion of a weekly task or reaching a minor milestone, these moments of recognition reinforce your commitment and remind you of the journey's purpose. One effective way to celebrate progress is by setting up a reward system. Rewards provide an immediate sense of accomplishment and create a positive association with disciplined behavior. For instance, if your goal is to save a certain amount of money, treat yourself to a small indulgence when you reach key savings milestones. If you're striving for fitness, a new piece of workout gear can serve as both a reward and investment in your goal. The key is to ensure that the rewards align with your objectives and do not undermine your progress. Celebrating progress also involves reflecting on your journey. Take time to review how far you've come and the challenges you've overcome. Journaling can be an excellent tool for this purpose, allowing you to document your achievements, setbacks, and lessons learned. Reflecting on your journey not only boosts confidence, but also provides valuable insights that can guide your future efforts. By acknowledging your growth, you reinforce the belief that you are capable of achieving your goals, even when motivation wanes. Staying consistent over the long term requires a focus on sustainable habits and practices. Avoid the temptation to rely solely on bursts of motivation, as these are often short-lived. Instead, build routines that support your goals and make discipline a natural part of your daily life. Consistency is about showing up every day, even when conditions are not ideal. It's about doing what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel in the moment. By cultivating this mindset, you ensure that progress continues steadily, even during periods of low motivation. Another essential aspect of consistency is adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and rigid plans can sometimes hinder progress rather than support it. Learn to adapt your strategies to fit changing circumstances while keeping your goals in sight. For example, if a busy schedule prevents you from completing a full workout, opt for a shorter session rather than skipping it altogether. Flexibility ensures that you stay on track even when faced with unexpected challenges. Long-term consistency also benefits from a strong support system. Surround yourself with individuals who share your values and goals, as their encouragement can help you stay focused and motivated. Engage in communities or groups where members celebrate each other's progress and share strategies for overcoming obstacles. This sense of camaraderie reinforces the belief that you are not alone on your journey, making it easier to maintain your commitment. Finally, recognize that consistency is a journey, not a destination. It's about embracing the process of growth and improvement, rather than fixating solely on the end result. Celebrate each step forward and view setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. By adopting this perspective, you create a sustainable approach to discipline that keeps you moving toward your goals with determination and resilience. When you celebrate progress and stay consistent, you build the foundation for lasting success and personal fulfillment.